it's Miss Amy, and I am so excited today because we are going to be doing the 12 days of Christmas together. Yay! That means I will see you for 12 days. That is really exciting. Well, today I see some friendly faces. Let's see, I see Dakota and Steyer and Emery. Hi, Dakota. Hi, Steyer. Hi, Emery. And I see Nia and Brady and Elena. Hi, Nia. Hi, Brady. Hi, Elena. And I see Carter and Tyson and Tucker. Hi, Carter. Hi, Tyson. Hi, Tucker. And I also see Callie and Renly and Donna. Hi, Callie. Hi, Renly. Hi, Donna. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so excited that we get to learn together today. We are going to learn all about the birth of Jesus, which is such exciting news. That's right, it's such an exciting story learning about the birth of Jesus because Jesus is very special, isn't he? That's right, he is. Well, we're also going to do Finding Jesus, and we're going to talk about some ways to show kindness. All right, let's go hear about the story of Jesus. Right here, I've got our calendar to help us count our 12 days of Christmas. And I have a little shepherd right here. And this little shepherd's name is Sprout. All right, so today we are on day number 1. So little Sprout the shepherd is going to go right here in day number 1. All right, day number 1. And we are going to go all the way to number 12 for the 12 days of Christmas. Bye, Sprout. One day, a really long time ago, there was a man, and the man's name was... Do you know what his name was? Yes, his name was Joseph. There was a man named Joseph. And there was a woman. Do you know what her name was? That's right, her name was Mary. So we have Joseph and we have Mary. And do you know what happened? An angel came to them. Wow, an angel of the Lord appeared and talked to Mary. And then the angel talked to Joseph. And she told them that there was a baby in Mary's tummy. Wow, isn't that special? And Mary was pregnant with the special baby Jesus. That's right. And the angel told them, you will name the baby Jesus. So Mary and Joseph had a special baby together named Jesus. Well, Mary and Joseph were traveling a long way. All right, so Joseph was traveling, and we're going to put Mary here riding a donkey, and they were on a trip. All right, they had been walking a long, long way because they were going to Bethlehem. So Mary and Joseph were walking on a long trip. And do you know what? It was getting close to the time for Mary to have her baby. And so Mary and Joseph were looking for somewhere to stay because they did not want to have Jesus just on the side of the road, did they? No, they were looking for somewhere to stay. But when they got there to Bethlehem, do you know what happened? There was nowhere to stay. They could not find one place that had room for them. And so they were looking, and do you know what? A man told them, oh, well, I don't have room for you, but I do have a barn, and you can stay in the barn if you want, with the animals. Wow, that's amazing. All right, so we've got Mary and Joseph, and they decide to stay in a barn because there is no other space for them to stay in. So they are going to stay in the barn. So we've got Mary and Joseph. We'll put their little donkey over here. And Mary and Joseph are staying in the barn so that Mary can have her baby. And what animals do you think were in the barn. Let's see what I have here. What about a cow? Do you think there might have been a cow in the barn? Maybe. And what does the cow say? Can you tell me what the cow says? Yes, the cow says moo, moo. That's right. So we'll put the cow right here. Let's see, what about some sheep? Look at these little sheep. Do you think there were some sheep in the barn? Yeah, maybe there were some sheep. And what do the little sheep say? Yes, the little sheep say bah, bah. That's right. Okay, and maybe there was a little horse. Can you tell me what sound a horse makes? That's right, a horse says neigh, neigh. That's right. So we've got their donkey, a horse, a cow, and some sheep. What do you think about a little chicken? Maybe there was a little chicken there in the barn. The chicken says bok, 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 bok. And the little chick that says peep, 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 peep. That's right. So Mary and Joseph are staying in the barn because everywhere else is full. All right, so then it came time for Mary to have her baby. And you know what happened? They did not have a crib in the barn, did they? No crib in the barn. So they put Jesus in a manger when he was born. And a manger is what the animals would eat from. So they laid baby Jesus in the manger. And because Jesus was such a special baby, God put a big bright star up in the sky to tell other people that Jesus, the King, had been born. There were some shepherds nearby watching over their sheep in the fields. All right, so here are some sheep over by the shepherd. And do you know what happened? An angel of the Lord came to the shepherds. And the angel told them about the baby Jesus being born. And so the shepherds were so excited to go and visit baby Jesus. That's right, because he was so special. Remember this really special bright star that we talked about? This bright star led some wise men to baby Jesus. So the wise men came over the mountains and the desert. Oh, stay there. Oh, we can't have baby Jesus and all our people falling down, can we? Oh dear, there we go. All right. So, some wise men came from far away because they saw the big shining star in the sky. And they brought gifts to baby Jesus. That's right, they brought gifts to baby Jesus. So here are some wise men, and they were bringing gifts to celebrate baby Jesus and to worship him. All right, so we've got the wise men who came to bring gifts and worship baby Jesus, and we've got all these animals who were in the barn whenever baby Jesus was born, and Mary and Joseph, and then little baby Jesus right there in the manger. And that is the story about how Jesus was born. Isn't that such an exciting story? That Jesus came into the world for us to save us. That's right. I love this story.
Hi, little sprouts. It's time for finding Jesus. Let's go see where he is. Let's see if Jesus is in the barn. No, he's not in there. Let's look some more. Is he in this drawer? No. Is he in this drawer? No. Is he in this drawer? No. Is he in Daddy's drawer? No. No. Let's look some more. I found him. Jesus was hiding behind the TV. Let's see what's in his pocket. A word or a notion. Star number 1. Go there. Part of baby Jesus. A 2 would match in my dress. Let's go read the Bible verse and do the puzzle. Here's the puzzle pieces, Mommy.
Thank you. All right, let's see. We have the number 1 puzzle piece. The verse is Isaiah 7:14. So let's read that verse. But the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin will be pregnant. She will have a son, and she will name him Emmanuel. All right, do you want to put this piece in?
Yes, where is it?
All right, it goes right in the corner. I think you need to turn it a little bit.
Okay.
There we go, perfect. All right, and our puzzle piece number 2 has the verse Isaiah 9:6. A child will be born to us. God will give a son to us. He will be responsible for leading the people. His name will be Wonderful Counselor, Powerful God, Father who lives forever, Prince of Peace. All right, you want to put our second puzzle piece in?
Yes.
All right, there we go. I'm so excited to see what it looks like at the end. Are you excited?
Yes. Tomorrow we'll find Jesus again.
I have a new friend with me today. This is my friend Spike.
Hello, my name is Spike.
Hi, Spike. Can you say hi, Spike, with me? 1, 2, 3. Hi, Spike.
Hi, little sprouts. It's nice to meet you.
Well, that is so nice to meet you, Spike. We're so excited to have you today.
Oh, I'm so excited to learn with everyone today.
All right, well, Spike, do you know what we are learning about today?
The birth of Jesus.
That's right, Spike. We are learning about the birth of Jesus. Yes, we just heard about the story of how Jesus was born.
That's wonderful.
Yes, it is wonderful, Spike. Well, you know what else we're learning about today? We are learning about being kind. That's right.
Oh, I love to be kind. I'm so excited.
That's wonderful, Spike. I like to be kind to people too. And let's think, do you know a way that we could be kind to someone?
I'm thinking.
Do you remember in our story where the wise men gave gifts to baby Jesus? Do you remember?
Oh, that's right. They did bring gifts.
Yes, Spike, they did bring gifts. Well, it's really kind to give to other people. Did you know that?
I like to give.
Yes, that's right. It's really kind to give to other people. We don't always have to give gifts, though, do we? No, we can also give of our time. That's right. We can give our time to be with people. We can also give, let's think, Spike, what's another way that we can give?
Let me think.
Okay, Spike, I'll give you a minute to think.
I'm still thinking.
All right, Spike is still thinking.
I know. What about a hug?
Yes, Spike, that's a good one. What about a hug? That's right. People like hugs, don't they? Yes, hugs are always nice as long as the person wants to be hugged. Hugs are really nice. Hugs are a kind thing to give. And you know what? What else is something we could give?
How about toys?
Yes, Spike, we could give away a toy to someone. Did you know that some people don't have so many toys?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's right. Some people don't have so many toys. So you could take a toy that you haven't played with in a while and you could give it to someone else.
That's really kind.
Yes, that would be really kind, wouldn't it, Spike? That's right. Well, I hope that you can come up with a way to give over the Christmas season, all right, to remind you about how the wise men gave to baby Jesus. And that's a really good way to show kindness. That's right.
Well, I gotta go. I will see you later.
All right, bye, Spike. It was nice to meet you. Spike is a funny little hedgehog, isn't he? That was so nice of him to come talk to us today. I'm so glad I learned about some kind things with you today. We can give with our time, we can give a hug, we can give some toys away. Those are all such good ideas. we have a little craft to do before we go. All right, so you can have a parent or grown-up help you with some scissors, and we are going to cut out a square. All right. There we go. I've got my square, and we're going to turn our square into a present. All right, like a gift, like the wise men brought baby Jesus. And that will remind us about the gifts the wise men brought and how we can be kind to other people by giving gifts or giving hugs or giving our time or just giving. All right, so the gift will remind us to give. Okay, so I have some colors right here. I am going to draw some ribbon on my gift. I'm going to do a bow right here in the middle. There we go. All right, so here is my gift, and you can decorate your gift however you want. All right, and then you can put it on your fridge or in your bedroom to remind you that it's kind to give to others. All right, there we go, and I'm going to do some ribbon on this side right here. There we go, and one more piece of ribbon right here. So how many pieces of ribbon do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right, 4 pieces of ribbon. And now I'm going to decorate my gift. I'm going to decorate my gift with some purple circles. Now let's see. Let's add some stars. My stars are green. Some green stars. Very nice. And now some blue lines. Let's see what color this is. Is this the red? Oh, this is kind of a pink color. Pinkish purple. All right, and there is my gift. And if you do a gift like this too, it can help you remember that it is kind to give to others, just like this gift. And just like the gift that the wise men brought baby Jesus. Thank you so much for learning with me today. I had such a good time with you. And always remember that Jesus loves you so much, all right? And I will see you again tomorrow, all right? Bye-bye.